What's going on, everybody? Another episode of Kyle TV. Thanks for tuning in. And in this episode, we'll be talking about a few cryptocurrencies that I think that are undervalued and could be potentially moon in 2018, even shorter amount of time. Well, I guess 2018. We're almost 2018. It's just a few days. It's the 26th today. But anyways, we'll jump right into it. Bitcoin doing pretty good. So is Bitcoin Cash. Ripple back up. Cardano up a penny. Verge crashed after some news, but it might have been fake news. We don't know what's going on with Verge. But anyways, we're still waiting on some news there, but it's holding pretty steady. It rose as high as like 23 cents, I believe. And then Tron pumped after the John McAfee tweet. And what's really cool is I did a video the night before. So if you're subscribed to my channel, congratulations, you got in on that pump already. Right here, I made this video 20 hours ago as this video was being made. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, and you'll be notified when I do these kinds of videos. And also Verge, I talked about that weeks ago. Tron, weeks and weeks ago. So if you bought in when I made those videos, you would have made pretty substantial money. And also Cardano too, at 2 cents is when I did it. So make sure you subscribe so you get updated. Your gains would be significant. And now I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take any advice from me financially, any kind of financial advice at all. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for educational purposes only. So just, yeah, I'll leave you with that. But anyways, we're jumping right into it. Our first token that we're going to look at is none other than, drumroll, I need a drumroll, Bitshares. So Bitshares, obviously, if you don't know what Bitshares is, it's basically a decentralized exchange. All right, we're not going to get too far into details. We'll kind of scroll through some bullet points, but obviously they can scale. The scalability of this is pretty solid. It's built on like graphene. It's capable of doing 100,000 transactions per second. And basically, there's going to be like a way to do derivative trading, I believe, on here, and where it's going to reduce where you can basically hedge your crypto, so it doesn't the price doesn't fluctuate. Because like a lot of these cryptocurrencies, obviously they fluctuate, and they're going to have something built in to where you can kind of hedge your crypto or currency, basically against the volatility, and be able to trade and send payments fluidly. So there's that. They have a bunch of others. It's going to be proof of stake as well, which is very cool. So I think that's very bullish as well. Anytime an exchange has a token where it's stakeable, I think that's really cool, because it rewards you. Most proof of stake rewards you a little bit to stake your coins. So I think that's cool. And there's going to be a bunch of other stuff. This is pretty solid as well. I mean, you're going to have user issued assets. You're going to have dynamic account permissions, basically like management for big companies possibly there, and a bunch of other stuff. So I won't get too far into detail into that. But real quick, before we move on to the next crypto, I'm going to play a little video for you guys as why I'm kind of picking these currencies. So Bitshares currently at 57 cents. Just in the past month, it's ran up completely. Like somebody invested a lot of money right there, ran the price up, it dipped, but it's consolidating again, and it's kind of leveling out. Still pretty volatile though. But anyways, we're going to play this quick video. None other than Michael Novogratz. He was the former hedge fund and manager for Fortress Investments, and has worked with like basically Goldman Sachs peeps, and that's pretty much what you need to know about him. He's a billionaire, and he's a big crypto advocate. So real quick, I'm going to play a quick clip of this video. Let me turn up the volume real quick so we can hear what this lady asked him and hear what he has to say.
Okay. Waiting for volatility.
Are you personally or through your fund going to be looking at other ways to invest in Bitcoin or blockchain, whether it be investing in some sort of exchange or a platform to trade or anything like that?
Our company, we have investments in exchanges and in companies all across the ecosystem, in mining. And so originally I had this thesis that you're not smart enough to pick just the winner. And so spread your bets. And so I've spread my bets all over the table.
Out of the investments or the types of investments that you have that are outside the actual cryptocurrency, what do you think could be the most disruptive at this point? And granted, a lot can change over the next couple of years.
Well, listen, the best investments by a long shot have been these exchanges. The exchanges are printing money right now. And so,
boom. All right. He talks about Coinbase and a bunch of other exchanges, but looking at these exchanges, I just kind of want to go back to CoinMarketCap. Check out Binance Coin at $9. You're talking about Bitshares, only 57 cents. So you could be still looking at a pretty cheap Bitshares, even though the price has ran up quite a bit since, you know, just a month ago or 2 months ago. We could still be looking at a very undervalued Bitshare. Also, there's another exchange. Let's see here. I believe Bancor is another one of those decentralized platforms. It's already almost $5. Looks like it's gained a little bit. But anyways, we won't get it too far into detail about Bancor. But I wanted to talk about Kyber. So Kyber is very similar to Bitshares, but and just FYI, Vitalik Buterin, he's one of the advisors. So that's definitely something to take note of. So pretty serious team with a pretty serious advisor. You know, obviously Vitalik Buterin was one of the creators of Ethereum, sitting at number 2. So that's why I brought up Kyber as one of these cryptocurrencies that I still think is undervalued. Now it's sitting at $2.47. But I say that because Bancor and Binance Coin are pretty much sitting at pretty high price points. And with the Kyber network, you're looking at a circulating supply of 134 million. And I still think this is going to keep running in 2018. Now Kyber is pretty much I think a kind of a scaled down version, in my opinion, of Bitshares. Could be wrong. You guys can comment below and let me know what you think about that. But it's going to have similar features. You know, you're going to have, you know, basically it says instant trade. It's going to have like liquidity, just like Bitshares. You're going to have an exchange, basically proxy payment, which is pretty cool. Pay to anyone from your token, or pay anyone in any token from your own token. We'll do the conversion and forward the payment seamlessly. So they got a lot of cool things going on. Get your dividends as well from derivatives or something like that. Oh yeah, what I was talking about earlier about how to avoid you know, price fluctuation. Basically, you'll receive payments from Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in Ether. So they'll support cross-chain payments. So it's kind of like an Ethereum you know, based exchange, I believe. So on both of these platforms, you'll see probably smart contracts, obviously, with both of these, where, you know, they're going to have different, like basically executable smart contracts where maybe, you know, I want to send your coin and pay you for something, and then it'll be, you know, transferred via an agreement. But anyways, why I think Kyber is, you know, undervalued, because, you know, looking at Binance Coin, you know, shaking up the market, almost at $9, and it's going up quite a bit recently. So I still think Kyber is, you know, undervalued. Definitely has way less shares or circulating supply than Bitshares as well. So if you go over to Kyber, you only have 134,215,000. I'm not sure if this one's going to be a stakeable coin, but I imagine it would be, as that's kind of the future of cryptocurrency, to reduce algorithms, or to reduce algorithms. I mean, to reduce you know, the scalability issues of ASIC miners and all those kind of different miners and things like that. But with that being said, we're going to move over to the next one, none other than Ethos. Now, Ethos only has 75 million circulating supply and total supply of 222 million. It's also at $2.48, but I still think it's going to be undervalued moving into 2018. Now, it's recently seen a huge run up thanks to probably none other than Superman crypto channel. So if you're not following him on YouTube, but he is basically pumping this one up quite a bit as the replacement of Bitcoin, the replacement of Coinbase. So there's a lot of high hopes on here for Ethos. They got a lot going on. I mean, this is going to be basically, I mean, if we scroll down, I mean, it's going to have, universal wallet. You're going to have the liquidity network just like these other two. You're going to have basically, let's see if we can find some more. Oh, here we go. This is what I want to show you guys. So, it compares itself to Trezor, Coinbase, Exodus, and some others, Ledger Nano S, about holding, your wallet. They have asset allocations, and you can see for yourself all the, key features of basically the wallet and everything like that, ERC20 tokens and all that kind of support. So there's that. And they kind of want to be a one-stop shop for, news and everything like that. If you go to their, they already have a mock-up of their app. Obviously, I think in the future of a lot of these different projects is, I think having an app is going to be a must. If you don't have an app, then I think, you're going to lose a little bit of market share to some of these other projects that do have apps, outside of the whole crypto realm. So there's that. You can go to each one of these. Obviously, you can research on coinmarketcap.com, pull up their website. But Ethos, they have a lot going on, and there's tons and tons of key features. So you're either going to have like a portfolio performance dashboard to see how well your cryptos are performing. So you'll be able to see that right from the dash. So it's like going to replace Blockfolio. So now, the one thing I did not like about it is that they do manage your private keys, is what it looks like, just like Coinbase does. So I didn't like that feature, but I still think it's going to be pretty cool. I think a lot of people are going to adopt Ethos when this project is finally ready to go and set in stone, and they really solidify their their wallet support and everything like that. I think the wallet's going to be a key cornerstone in this project, but I still think this is going to be undervalued. Looking at Binance is already a working project, and they are sitting at like number 38, and I imagine, there's only 99 million in circulation right now, and then 199, so basically double that on total supply. And you heard him say it himself, a lot of these investors, as crypto becomes more solid, you see the market cap increase. I think we're going to see basically the rise in some of these cryptocurrencies where they're going to have liquidity and exchange on some of these exchanges or what have you. So liquidity networks is what I meant to say. But anyways, that's why I think these cryptos are undervalued. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys at the blockchain and in the next video. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment on a related post, and like this video. Tell me what you think. What's your favorite project? Is it going to be Bancor, Bitshares, Kyber, Ethos, or do you like Binance? Binance is kind of like that traditional central point where that's why I like these, is because they're decentralized more so than all the exchanges that we've seen before. And I will definitely be adopting these as soon as these projects are ready to go, they're solid, and they take off. So I'll be using some of these myself, and I do have shares and Bitshares. I have no Kyber, no Ethos. So, but yeah, with that being said, guys, I'll see you at the blockchain and in the next video. Peace.